Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I am a TV Holic.
My name is Mimi and I'm a TV Holic.
So today we're talking about Physical Asia, and it is a show, a spin-off from the Korean TV show on Netflix, Physical 100, which there's been 2 seasons of. We will recap that at some point, but we're going to do Physical Asia right now.
Yeah, we're going to do Physical Asia. This was quite a big thing. Like, this was a big release, like, on Netflix. Even I think Physical 100, season 1 and 2, was kind of niche. I don't think a lot of people were watching it, but for some reason, Physical Asia really took off. But I think it's because of the other countries and everything. Probably how they promoted it and, like, how Netflix promoted it, because it's, like, all the countries involved as well. So, basically, the whole idea is that there's these different groups, these different countries in Asia, and they have around about five different people in each country, representatives for that country, that are representing how strong their country is. And it's going to be the team that wins the most tasks and challenges and gets to the end, because they get eliminated as the rounds go. So the countries were Korea, and that's where Physical Asia started from anyway. So Korea, Japan, Turkey, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia, Australia,
yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah. So
Mongolia,
sorry. So everyone, what did you think about everyone entering in? Like, it was like a face-off.
Yeah, that was really interesting. They made it, but it was kind of longed out as well. But it was also, everyone was just like, wow, like, and intimidated by others. Like, everyone's intimidated by the Malaysian guy, the big beefy Malaysian guy, the
Indonesian guy.
Yeah, the bodybuilder.
Indonesian guy, yeah.
And they tried to put on an intimidating performance.
Yeah. Well. So there's a lot of like judo, there are a lot of like similar professions or
sporting professions, sports people.
Yeah, doing the same kind of sports or doing the same kind of discipline, like judo, kind of throughout the different countries. Then there's MMA fighters and what else? There were some interesting ones. There was a baseball player in Japan who actually ended up being quite like a strong part of their team.
Yeah.
Then anyone else stand out that came in the entrance that everyone knew? It was that Whitaker guy who was an MMA fighter. Everyone seemed to know him. But MMA is not my thing. I don't know anything about it, so no idea. But obviously Manny Pacquiao was a standout. So he was part of the Philippines team, obviously. What did you think of him being in it?
I think he was just for show. I don't think he's too old and too small for this kind of competition.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you're a good fighter. It's got nothing to do with fighting. It's got to do with stamina. It's got to do with muscle. It's got to do with weight class. It's
endurance. Like the whole of. So each group have like, they try and cover loads of different disciplines, like grip strength and endurance, and like if they're good with like cardio and stamina and stuff like that. And then obviously like the main thing is like strength. Are you strong? So each team will have like, the females tend to be like CrossFitters and stuff, right? And judo players. And then a lot of the men obviously are like just really big and they're strong. So
let's talk about the captains of each team. So there's Kim Dong-hyun for South Korea, and the captain for Japan is Yoshin Oki,
an MMA fighter.
Yeah. Akimi. Yeah, Okimi.
So
sorry about
butchering the Korean.
Yeah, he's MMA. They're both MMA. They're both MMA fighters.
But he's also from the season 2.
Yeah, season 2
of Physical Asia. The Korean guy captain.
And then there is the Thailand captain, who is
Manny. Oh no, he's
Manny.
No. Manny is Philippines.
Oh, captain. Philippines. Sorry about that. Superborn. He's a Thai fighter.
Yeah. He's a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah, Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And then there's a Mongolian. It's
Okum by
Orkin Bayarn,
Okum.
um, Orkin Bayarn. Okay, well, I can't say the full name. I'm really sorry. I just can't. I
Orkin
don't want to pronounce
Bayern, Orkin. It's like a
incorrectly.
double.
And then there's IJZ is
Ooh.
Indonesian. He's a bodybuilder.
Oh
It's
yeah.
spelled IGEDZ.
Jed.
IGEDZ.
Jed. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he's a bodybuilder. And then the Turkish team is Kara.
Yeah,
He's the
that guy, that big guy,
yeah,
the
the big
wrestler
guy.
or something, wrestler.
And
Oh, he
then
was like the
Robert,
mud wrestler, oil wrestler. Sorry, that was gross.
yeah, something like that. And then Robert Whittaker is Australian team, and Philippines is Manny
Yeah,
Pacquiao,
yeah,
but he left.
yeah.
And
So
he was
yeah, Manny
replaced by
Pacquiao.
someone else.
We didn't talk about that. He actually left halfway through because he had some other commitments. But I think he was just there, to kind of represent because he's the
Or
biggest
maybe
name
he
out
felt
of the Philippines.
embarrassed
No,
by.
but he's the biggest name to come out of the Philippines, like
Yeah,
sports
but I
person.
think he felt embarrassed. Maybe that's why he left and get to give his team a chance for a bigger person to come in.
But it wasn't. The person
Physically
who
bigger
replaced him was a
person.
CrossFitter.
Yeah, CrossFitters always do really well on physical
Yeah,
100
they do. I
because
mean,
they're
that is the thing. I think,
multidisciplined.
yeah,
They're
generally they
multidisciplined.
tend to do really well.
They
If
always
you watch
win.
the other physical 100. Um, okay, so so what did you think of the people they brought back for the Korea team from the previous seasons? Did they make a good choice?
So
The two girls were new.
Moti was great choice.
Yeah.
Like you said, we were talking about this before, and you said that the guy that nearly won it last year, he should have been on here as well.
Yeah.
I think he's a firefighter. I
Bomb
think.
sock. Sok
Yeah.
bomb.
Boomsock,
Jung.
Boomsock, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, we think he should have been on here as well.
Hong bong sock.
Hong Boomsock, yeah.
So he got to the final with Emoti in the second season of Physical 100, and he also was in both seasons. He came back season 2 from season 1.
I thought he was really great. I thought he was really, really good.
So
And
strong. He should have come back.
Yeah, Amoti was here, so I like the fact that he was here. He's a really good all-rounder,
He's an all-rounder.
CrossFitter.
And he's really mentally strong.
Choi Seung-yeon.
They're the girls are new, but
She's
then
a
it was
CrossFitter.
Sungbin.
And then it was Sungbin. Sungbin, he is a skeleton racer, and he's amazing. He's just like really good at everything.
He's also from season
1.
2. Oh, he's
from season 1.
Yeah.
And then Min-jae, the wrestler, the big guy.
We don't know them, but I'm just wondering if you thought they made right choices.
Eun-sil, she's a wrestler from season 1 as well.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, was she?
Yeah, she's from season 1.
Oh, okay. So, also that Sungbin was a really good choice because he's really super strong from season 1. Like he was known for his endurance and his strength and stuff, and he has a really good body, I have to say.
Yeah. He is good looking.
A good bust, because the bust is a thing because they have to break their busts,
Oh yeah.
I like that.
They paid that forward on this spin-off because that's what they do in Physical 100, so they paid that forward.
I like that when they have to break their bust and they hug it sometimes and then go.
I'm just gonna say that Itohi, Yoshi Itohi, the baseball player from the Japanese team, he's also on another show on Netflix, a Japanese kind of sports competition show, which is really good, Final Draw, which I really want you to watch, and then we can recap that as well because that was pretty good. Not as good as Physical 100, but it was interesting. It's very different because their cultures are very different.
Yeah,
so
I'll watch that. But there's been a lot of crossovers, right? A lot of the contestants got so close, super close to this.
Oh yeah.
So there has generally been a lot of crossovers.
Yeah, so there's a spin-off from this as well. There's a spin-off from this spin-off. So that's
Mongolia.
The Korean team go to Mongolia.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Mongolia, I think, were they got really far because they were the second. So it was Korea against Mongolia in the final.
Yeah.
And so they really got put on the map, Mongolia, from this program because no one was speaking about Mongolia until this program. Yeah. So I think it was really good idea to capitalize for the country on this and do another crossover show. And they've done a lot of interviews. The Australians have come over here and the Turkish people. They've done a lot of the Thai people look doing quite well. And
if you're on YouTube and you watch Emoti's channel on YouTube, he's got loads of things with a lot of the people from from Australia, from
Yeah.
Mongolia. He's done stuff with like the cast members from everywhere,
Yeah.
basically. And also
He
on other people's YouTube channels as well. Like there were some other guys as well
I saw
on
something on
YouTube.
his Instagram he posted recently. Like apparently he had like a massive injury to his leg like 6 years
Oh
ago or
no.
something. And so he was showing
Oh
how he's
yeah,
recovered
yeah.
from that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know about
yeah.
that. They
That's
don't really
amazing.
talk about, you know what I love with Physical 100 in Asia? They don't
They had
talk about their
backstory.
backgrounds.
Yeah, if they had more backstory, that would be great.
Like it'll be
Also,
great to know how they got into their sports and their disciplines and like what made them want to get into it.
yeah.
I think they should
And
do that.
also another standout character was Dom Tomato. What kind of name is that, firstly?
Oh,
Dom
he's from
Tomato.
Australia, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
free runner. Free runner.
yeah,
Or is
yeah.
it
He's a
pack?
free
What's it
runner.
called? Pack.
Uh,
Something.
I forgot what it's called, but
Parkour?
yeah, free.
Parkour?
Parkour,
Parkour? Yeah, parkour.
parkour,
Parkour?
parkour.
Por qué? Por qué? Yeah.
um,
Parkour,
and
yeah. So he's a free runner. He was really
parkour.
good. But again, you need stamina, you need endurance, you need strength for that stuff. So that covers so many different things.
Yeah, yeah, he was
The girls in
incredible. What
Australia
he could do.
were really strong as well.
Really strong as well. And
Like
one of the
when
girls,
they had to do that
Alexandra,
dial thing where they had to go around, hold that
yeah,
beam, like go around. That was crazy, that one.
yeah. She's Alexandra's half Filipino, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was interesting for her. So she was Australian on
There
the
was a lot
Australian
of
team.
like Philippines actually had a lot of Australian and a lot of American and Australian like they lived there because one of the guys in Philippines, he was Australian, like he had that accent, but he was representing Philippines. There was another American one that was representing Philippines. So there's a lot of like,
Interesting.
yeah, they don't live
Um,
there at the moment, but they're of heritage, you
but
know.
yeah, also the strong man, Eddie Williams. He's really interesting as well. He's done a lot on YouTube as well. He's quite close with Amoti as well. I suggest everyone and you watch Amoti's videos. Like, did you see him hanging out with Amoti
I've
on
seen like
Amoti's
bits
channel?
because
It's really,
their
really
clips are on
interesting.
Instagram, so I see it through there, not on YouTube.
No, the YouTube is better. Like Emoti bought him dinner, took him to he didn't let him pay, and then he also took him to um uh karaoke, and he
Hmm.
also paid for that. He also paid for all this skincare that they went to Olive Young
Oh
to get like all this skincare, and he was buying all this skincare for his wife, and he paid for his, and he also paid for
my
all
God.
combined skincare as well. He's very, very like nice and
Right.
generous, and then
So
wait, then also the what team was it? The Indonesian team came as well, and he also paid for their dinner and everything, and took them places as well. And it was
he's
that was really
hosting.
nice
He's
as
a
well.
great host.
Yeah, yeah, he's a great host, and he's just showing how he how he is like really respects them and stuff. Like he thinks a lot of them.
Okay.
So yeah, and it
But what did you think? So what I noticed was the Australian team were all very like there was a lot of Aboriginal and like Samoan.
yeah, I loved how
Like
there was a lot of
yeah,
like there's not
native,
I just expected to be
native.
just like white people, but it was like really, really mixed, and I loved that, and
Because
it
even the rugby
showed
player
through
was
to
Whitaker, Eddie was, and then I think it was just Dom
yeah.
Tomato. I just keep thinking about Rotten Tomato when I hear Dom Tomato.
I think Dom Tomato and also Caitlin as well. I think they were
Yeah,
both
they might have just
white.
been like straight up just English,
Right.
like Caucasian.
Yeah.
So anything else
Now,
about the specific? Oh, the guy from Thailand did really well. I think it was gay. He's the gay guy.
the
He's
gay guy.
actually come out like on his Instagram and stuff. He's got
Oh
lots
yeah.
of like stuff coming out, and he's
Oh
become
yeah,
very
he was
popular
amazing. He was
because
so
he was
strong.
so strong. Remember, he was carrying all those June bags
Oh
on his
yeah, I
head
forgot
and
his name. Let
sandbags,
me
and
find his name. Let me find his name because he was phenomenal.
he was really good. So,
James. It was James.
James, yeah, James, yeah.
He's a volleyball player. He can do so much more than volleyball. I
He's
don't know
great.
how he's getting that strength.
The judo guy from Japan was really strong as well. Like,
Oh
he did
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
well.
He was phenomenal.
Then
Now
the
let's
guy
talk.
in yeah.
I was just gonna say, do you want to just talk about the different quests that they had?
I just want to talk about some specific people, like stand-up people. Like, so then there was in Mongolia, there was the acrobat guy,
Oh
who
yeah, he was
did the rope
amazing.
holding for ages.
Yeah,
He was
he was crazy.
so
He was so strong.
flexible and
I
like
thought,
he was so strong.
yeah,
His core
when
is
he
really
first
strong.
came in, I thought he was just like he was going to be useless because I just thought like this is not about flexibility, it's about like strength. and
He's
I
got
didn't
such a
realize
strong
how
core.
strong. Yeah, it's his core strength is like unbelievable.
And the other guy
Um,
was the fighter in that. You know, the one that was
which
like
team? Which
the
team?
small
Philippines.
Mongolia, the small guy, fighter
Oh
guy.
yeah, he was. Oh
Because he
yeah,
was
he was.
holding he held
Well,
the pillars. Remember those pillars with the girl?
yeah,
He did really well there with holding the pillars because they got right to the end.
and his name is Enkh-Orgil.
Yeah,
Orgil.
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 Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he
Orgil.
was really strong as well.
And the girls on the Mongolian team were so strong, like
Yeah, yeah,
mentally and physically. They were like
yeah.
incredible. I think they should be like really
One of the
proud of
Mongolian
themselves.
girls did have a bit of a cry after one thing because she felt really bad, and so did one of the Korean girls. Do you remember she
Yeah,
felt really bad with
oh
one of
yeah,
the
well, because
team
she lost
things
that
that
one.
they
Yeah,
did? Yeah,
but
but it was
anything
really
else you
nice
want
to
to say
see
about?
the rest of the team like rally around.
Yeah, and oh
Um,
my God, Turkish team was so strong as well. But I didn't think that Turkey was in like Asia, and it's very murky.
Turkey were very like from the beginning, from right from the beginning, they were like
Strong,
really
strong.
confident, and they were
Yeah.
like really like trying to get in people's heads. And the same with
Oh, and that
Australia. Like,
yeah, Yasmin the wrestler was amazing. Like she was so strong.
oh yeah,
She
yeah.
was like, yeah,
That first quest where they had to get on each like round spot. Like, do you remember they were the sand dune, and then they had to be the team with the most people
oh
on
yeah,
that
yeah. We're going to talk
circular.
about that in a second. We're going to talk about that in a second. So let's talk about the quests. So first was territorial quest, and this was like a team-based challenge, and they all had to like climb on top of these like sand, like
Yeah, yeah.
climb up
And
the
they had to
sand.
push
Like,
each
everyone
other
described
off
that.
and like,
Yeah,
but that took forever.
it was like
You
8
remember they were
platforms in
going
round
on and
one.
on and on. Like the teams
Yeah,
there were two teams at
it
the
was like
end.
it was like crazy because like I
Exhausting.
just don't know how I could have done that. Like you'd be like physically exhausted because first you have to climb up there and then you have to fight people off and
But then
you have to climb
some of
down
them
and
got
fight
through
people off the
straight.
platform.
Some of them got through straight away. There was two
Like
teams right at the end that
Australia.
had to keep fighting, battling each other. They must have been exhausted for the challenges in the
Yeah, that
coming
was
days.
I
You're at a
think that
disadvantage.
wasn't that was Turkey and Turkey. I loved how Turkey and
The
Korea
Turkey.
they teamed up.
Oh yeah, yeah, they teamed
Yeah,
up. Yeah, yeah. They formed
and
an
they were like
alliance, a
unstoppable
legion.
and they didn't let Japan win.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. And that was really good. So there was 8 platforms in the beginning. Eight no, there were 8 teams and 4 platforms available. And then in the second
The
round, there
winner,
was
the
4 winning teams. The second round, there was 4 winning teams.
we don't
Completed
need the
two.
details.
They were competing for 2 platforms.
But in the end,
And
Turkey won, right? And they got to
yeah,
pick the order of the next game or something. I
yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah. And the next game was shipwreck salvage.
Oh yeah,
That
that was
was
like
wildly
they
crazy.
always do
That
this in the
a
each
ship
season
thing.
of like yeah,
Yeah, because
like
I think the ship things are always like phenomenal, like to look at, and also the what they make them do is like incredible
the
as well.
set for each of these
Yeah,
things are really good. Yeah,
yeah. They're just Korean people are like amazing at TV. I just don't know how they do it, but they keep you like
how they
transfixed.
film things and stuff. But
Yeah,
yeah,
everything.
that they always tend to do like one quest where they like separate the team out into they have to do different tasks within
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing is like so someone's on
Does
the
that
ropes and someone's getting the bags and someone's pushing
yeah?
this,
But that
which
shows
is
because
good
you've got
because
a
then you
weak
have to
link.
show yeah
Yeah,
it shows a
it
weak
shows
link
the weak link.
and you have to like make sure you're putting the right people in the right places.
Yes, yes. It's selection. It's about task
Yeah,
selection and
delegating
also
the
about
right thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
So that
really
was.
crazy. And that's where
So
we
then,
saw how
who came
strong
out of that
James
round?
was. We saw how strong James was in that.
Yeah, who came out of that round? Because I think after that round, then they had like a like what is it called when they get a chance to come back?
Oh yeah. The revival challenge. Yeah,
Redemption, or
yeah,
revival. Yeah,
redemption.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then they had a redemption challenge, which was I think that was
That
quite
was
fun. It was
crazy
the
as well. That's
ball
when they were just like basically fighting each other for the ball. And that was the
territorial
same
ball
ball
thing.
pit thing that they had in season 1.
Yeah,
And that
but
was
they had to
crazy.
like be on the right side of the territory
Oh yeah, and
to
that
win.
Indonesian girl, she was like really like she was so fired up and like she was so
Yeah, she got
strong.
really
She was a
angry
fighter.
because someone had done something before.
Yeah, someone made the other guy, the fighter guy, bleed accidentally.
Lead. Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So she was just like, I think it was one of the Japanese.
With honor for the honor of
No,
her team and
I
her
don't know. I don't know who it was actually. Yeah, she was fighting for her honor, his honor.
his honor in her team. That was in Indonesia, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Indonesia because I remember the big guy was getting really mad as well.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
No, he
flaring his
wasn't getting mad. He
nostrils.
was telling her to calm down. He was telling her to calm down.
Yeah. Um. So who's ended up? So by like round three, who's gone? I think Indonesia were the first people to go,
I think
and then
Indonesia,
it was Philippines. Oh, then it was
no,
Thailand.
no, no, it was Indonesia and Thailand, I think,
Thailand
went.
went. Yeah.
And then it was in the
Turkey,
next round. No, that's in
Philippines.
the next round when there was when they had that beautiful set with the tree and
Yes. And they
everything
had
and
to
those like
throw
yeah,
the ball over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's where
yeah, yeah.
Philippines lost. Philippines and Turkey lost in that round
Yeah,
because
but
they
it looks
split them
like
into
Korea
two.
was going. It looks like Korea was going, and this is what the controversy online was all about.
Oh yeah.
Everyone was saying that Korea cheated, and basically, people are saying that the Korean production team couldn't let them lose because for like national pride and stuff like that. So
But
they
I
rigged it.
don't
They
think
might
that
have
the rest
told
of the
them,
country.
and also the rope challenge as well. That's when they were against Australia. You know, remember the battle ropes?
Yeah.
And they left all their like strong players out of doing the battle ropes
But is
in
that because they
anticipation for
know what
something
the
else
concept
coming.
of the game is? Or I'm sure the other ones
No,
watched it.
that's what no, they were people were saying that they were told by the Korean production to put your strongest team last and don't put your strongest players out right now.
I
That's what
don't think
people
the
are
rest of the
saying.
countries would stand for that if it was
Also,
fixed.
yeah, but no, but I mean, they can't really do anything. They're in Korea and they're on this TV show. They can't really do anything. But they
Well,
look
they
pissed.
wouldn't maintain
But
friendships.
yeah, but I don't think people are saying they don't think that the contestants cheated. They think that the production cheated. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Yeah.
think maybe the contestants knew,
And to be
but
fair, like even if like Australia, like and the rest of the contestants thought and the countries thought that there was some rigging, they've actually gained so much more just from the program,
yeah, yeah,
being
they
on the
have, they have.
program. That's the
Yeah.
real win.
And
So,
also, people were saying that the balls on the challenge where they had to battle
throw
it
it over
against
the
Korea.
throw it over the. Oh,
No, those balls, those when they were like pits of hell and they were like pushing that whole big thing around in a
oh yeah,
circle.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That
The
people were
clock, like
saying
the
that,
dial.
yeah, their balls weren't as heavy, people were saying. And also on the final challenge, you remember the
How do they know
final
that?
one where they had those giant massive balls and they were like running to get to
Oh
the
yeah, 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 yeah.
to touch everything. People were like noticing, screenshotting and noticing, look, at the exact same time that this ball's like really high up in the air and theirs wasn't. Mongolia's team was much lower. So people
I
were saying
didn't
that they
notice
put
them.
lighter weighted balls on the Korean team side.
What did you think? Did you? I found that a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah,
That
yeah, I
ball
didn't like
one,
that
as in
ending.
like as
Yeah,
the last game, I felt it
yeah,
was. But the
100%.
last games, I feel every season are a little bit like,
Yeah, because there's hardly any
yeah,
people there, so
after
it's not that as
everything, yeah.
interesting.
And I guess you can't do anything like mammoth and that big because it's only one person. So
You
it's
know
not
what
like
they
you
should
can.
do to spice it up? They should have in the last game. They should have it against all the other people that participated, and they have to battle against those people, and whoever wins from those people from the two groups remaining wins. Like whatever. Like I don't know what kind of game that they would do, but they have to beat those people to be the winner. You know what I mean? Like have them doing something.
Them.
I
They always
know,
beat
but
us.
like as in as the
No, but
ultimate
that's an
test at the end.
individual win.
No, but
This is
that way
not a
it's more
team.
interesting for us. But no, I
Oh,
mean,
you
no,
mean for
not
physical
individual.
100?
No, no. I mean, for and physical 100 as well. But for physical Asia, they could have like the teams back and then make them do like a team challenge against. I mean, I can't
Well, that's
think
what
of
they're
what
doing.
what could be. No, I mean, like for a finale, this like the Mongolia team against all the other teams, and then the Korean team against all the other teams. I don't know what they should be
But
doing, but
that's
like.
silly because they've just competed with them every round.
No, but like in other shows, they bring back all the other contestants at the end. You know what I mean? In other shows, they do things like that, and like it's like a final boss kind of thing, like
No,
in a
but
video
that's like
game.
a villains. That is like a silly thing. That is
No,
like
but
in a
it's
program
more
that's
no.
not
You know
vicious.
why? No, but why I'm telling you is because it's more interesting for us to watch.
No, but then it's just like then they're
I don't know
not
what
fully
game
doing
that
all the
they could
rounds.
do.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's good.
Maybe they can do things like they have to. I don't
No,
know.
that's
They
because
do. They definitely do things like that in a
they've
lot of
just
reality
competed
TV
with them
shows.
every round and eliminated them
I
for
know
them to
that.
come
I
back
know
again.
that. No, they're not going to come back to win.
But
They can't come
how
back to
else will
win.
they have to win it in order to win? How will they win
No,
it then?
no, not that. Whoever does the best against those two, you know what I mean?
But
I
that's
mean, I
such a
get.
mediocre way of like doing it, because they could just be really crap, like both be
No, I
really
don't think you
crap.
can see my vision. You don't understanding my vision. I don't think you understand what I'm trying to like communicate.
But ultimately, when they get to the end, they are the strongest two teams, so they have to compete with each other to know who's the strongest. Like,
Yes, but
because
you
there's no
don't
point
understand.
competing with the
You don't get it. You
unstrong
don't get what I'm
teams.
saying. Don't worry, you don't get what I'm saying. They
Yeah,
are competing against each other,
but no,
but
but you're not direct competition. You're competing with the other people.
no, but they are as well. You're not understanding. Okay, I can't explain it. Never mind. I can't articulate
I know
my thought.
you can't like fight someone else. Like two boxers can't fight someone else to know who's better between those two. They can't
No,
even
you
identify
know,
other
no,
people.
I know, but there's no point going on about this because you don't understand what I'm saying. You can't imagine it.
I
You
can't see
can't.
it. No.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
think you could.
So yeah, that was a little bit, but I did like the pushing game, territory game, where they had to
Yeah,
push the
that was the
box.
only good one at the end. That was
That
the
was
only
fun.
good one at the end.
That was good.
And I liked how Eddie was so strong doing the like tossing the kettlebell in
Bag.
that. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
no,
those things.
in
Yeah.
that challenge when they had to
Oh, yeah.
over the arch. That was
Over the
crazy. And
fence.
Emoti, I was shaking in my boots because you know when I watched it before you, and when I watched that, it was like they left it on a cliffhanger for a week, and I thought, oh my God, they're gonna be out, and I don't want to watch it anymore. I can't watch it anymore if Korea's out. Like it will be so sad. It was
See, that's the
crazy.
problem. That people like you are creating the fixing.
No, but
Because
I also read on Reddit that a lot of people have were saying that as well. Reddit and
what?
other
They would
places as
stop
well.
watching it.
Yeah, that they were thinking, oh, I can't bear to watch this if Korea's out. So you know, like it's not just me, but you
I
would have
don't
been
know.
sad as well
Yeah,
watching
I would
it.
have been.
Like,
I would have been. I think everyone
yeah,
was rooting for them, but if you didn't have a country in it of your own, I guess everyone was rooting for Korea. If you're like a neutral,
yeah.
because of
We didn't
the
have a
it's just
country.
because
We
of
didn't
the
have the
history
UK.
of physical. It's because of the history of physical 100. I don't know. Do you think?
And what do you think about the castle one? That was a bit like weird as well. How no one could lift it apart from Korea, even though like Japan had a lot of big guys. So that was.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, compared to Korea, because Korea had quite like a lot of smaller people
No, it's not about
compared
how
to
small you are. They're all stronger.
well, I don't know about that, but no one could
Japan's
lift it apart
MMA
from Korea,
fighter.
so that was
Japan's MMA fighter is retired, and you can tell he's weaker than Dong.
too strong.
He's not as strong as the
Dongmin
other
is
MMA fighter in
Dong-hyun, Dong-hyun.
He looks stronger than them. So MMA wise, he's a winner. Then Amoti and Yun and Bin
No, he's not the winner. He's not the winner.
Bin.
Emoti has, I mean, no, not Emoti. Dong-hyun has fought him before and lost. I mean, he's much
No,
stronger
but
and he's
as
got
in
higher
he
rank.
looks a bit younger and he looks like he's in more shape. The other one looks like he's retired and actually retired. I don't know. Like,
No, I think he's a fighter still.
okay, well, I can't tell who's stronger than him based on muscle and size. Kim Dong is looks bigger and stronger.
You just think he's older because he's bold.
No, I'm just saying based on size and stuff, Kim Dong looks stronger. So I don't know how you can tell that the Japanese guy is stronger. Then Sunbin is
Because they said
strong,
it.
Amoti is
Dongmin was
strong,
afraid of
and the
him. I
women were
mean,
big. They're strong.
Dongmin was I mean Dong-hyun was intimidated by him. He said when he first came in, like because he's
No,
like so
I know,
much better
because
and
he's
things like
aware
that.
of who
That's
he
fine.
is. He was intimidated by Whittaker too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He but all the rest of them, they had that volleyball player, not volleyball player, yeah, in not volleyball player in Japan. They had the judo guy who is too small to like be able to carry that weight of that
The Japanese
thing.
judo guy, he was phenomenal.
I know
Like he was
he is,
amazing.
but not for that purpose. They didn't really have that. I mean, Korea is
No, they
strong.
did have a lot of strong people. What about Itohi?
Yeah, but I don't think you
He
consider
was
a
huge.
baseball just by your discipline. Just by his discipline, he's not strong. If you think of
He
a
is
baseball
strong. Okay.
player, but maybe what he does day to
He
day,
is
like who knows?
really strong.
Yeah, but I would
Itohi.
say I don't know. I don't know.
He's a beast. He is a beast.
Yeah. So basically, with Dong. Kim Dong, whatever his name is, Dong-hu,
Dong
the
Dong-hyun.
Korean captain or whatever,
Dong-hyun.
Dong-hyun. He was starting to waver a little bit towards the end, right? His mind was starting to get a bit crazy. Like
Oh
he was
yeah, he was getting so
feeling the
nervous and overthinking,
heat.
overthinking.
He was overthinking so much. He was so desperate to win.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the team really had to carry him. Like that guy was so good with the box, like the strong guy, you know, the little guy. When he was young, but he was like a wrestler or something. He really helped, like just hold that box at the edge.
Yeah.
And Sung-bin really helped with that.
Yeah,
And
oh my God, Sung-bin was just flopping himself from one side to the other, like
oh
throwing
my
himself
god,
basically
yeah,
to block the boxes.
I would like hurt
Yeah.
myself if I just reached there and then banged into it. I think I'd break my shoulder.
I think you'll be fine. Min-jae,
Yes,
that's
Min-jae,
the
yeah,
wrestler.
yeah,
Min-jae,
yeah,
the
yeah.
wrestler.
Do you think there's going to
And
be another one, Physical Asia?
yes, of course,
But so, do
100%.
you
That
think
was
other
such a
countries?
success.
I remember you saying China should be involved because they're normally in the Olympics. They're normally like with
No,
USA.
I think they'll destroy everyone.
Yeah,
They will definitely destroy everyone because they win everything in the Olympics because
yeah.
they've got such a huge like breadth of people to pick from. They can crush they'll
Population
crush everyone.
massive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're really good at all sports and they put a lot of money into all the different sports.
yeah, yeah.
So there's no way that they could
They
do
have good
China.
gymnasts. They have good track people. They have good swimmers.
Everything.
They have good, yeah, everything. So, you're probably right there. I think that's the easy one to add in. We did talk about like last time New Zealand and stuff, but we found out that New Zealand and all these places like Fiji and stuff are all part of like Oceania. Do you remember that? It's
Oh
not
yeah,
actually
when we were looking
considered
at the map.
Asia. It wasn't considered Asia, and so, but I think they should scrap that because Australia's in it and it's part of Australasia, and I don't really get it. So if I was to add teams in, I
Yeah.
would add
And we
countries in.
didn't
I'd do China and New Zealand.
I don't think please can we not have the white countries because it's not really Asian, is it? Let's just think about it. How about India?
Yeah, I
India,
was shocked
Pakistan,
Australia were in it. India could, but
Pakistan,
yeah,
Sri Lanka,
Sri Lanka, yeah,
Pakistan.
yeah, yeah,
What else
yeah.
is over there? What else is over there? I can't really think.
Myanmar,
Yeah,
Burma,
Myanmar.
Myanmar, yeah.
Uh,
There's Vietnam in Cambodia, like all those
oh
places.
yeah,
Cambodia.
Vietnam, Cambodia. What else? Singapore.
Then there's the stans like Kazakhstan and Uzbek. Maybe it's
Yeah,
time to give them
Kazakhstan,
a mention.
Turkmenistan,
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
it's
yeah,
time
yeah,
to like give them some notoriety, like Mongolia. Put them on
yeah,
the map.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That yeah,
Or maybe they should
yeah.
do like we were talking last time about doing an island version, like Samoa and Fiji and all those like the islands, like not Asia,
Oh
but
yeah,
like an island version. I don't know.
maybe, but we're too niche. They wouldn't do that anyway because it's a Korean production company doing it, so they can't really.
That's true.
Yeah.
Taiwan,
Oh yeah, Taiwan. Oh yeah, they
Malaysia,
could do Taiwan.
Malaysia. They don't have Malaysia this time.
They did have Malaysia.
No, they didn't. They had Indonesia.
Why do I keep thinking it's Malaysia
I
for
know
some
you
reason?
do really do this. You did this last time.
Oh
You got a
yeah,
problem. You got a problem.
I'm just Indonesia. It's not Malaysia. It's not Malaysia. Sorry, I got everything confused. Anything else you want to say about this? There's so
No.
many things, but I can't remember everything I said. We actually recorded this previously, and then it didn't work. So we had
Failed.
everything we wanted to say. Yeah. We couldn't retrieve that, so that's why we recorded it. And give us 5 stars and everything on whatever you're listening to this on. And is there anything else you want to say about this?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah, and hopefully we get to see season 2. We're rooting for season 2, and we're rooting for more countries. Please inject those
Oh
other
no, we
countries.
forgot to say how to watch it in subtitles. In dubbed and subtitles.
Yeah,
This is
watch
really
it.
good. This one because they categorize each whenever each person was talking, it was like they categorized by country, so they color coded it. So it was really helpful. Otherwise, you just don't know who's talking. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's what they do.
Okay. But also, I heard that when I was listening to them on their YouTube channels, they were talking about how everyone had translation pieces in their ears. So all the teams,
I was wondering that.
all the teams were getting translations like like straight away. And then so they had to listen to that, and then there was a lot of stuff that they talked about behind the scenes. It was really interesting. You should watch some of those YouTube interviews like with people. Very, very interesting stuff, like behind the scenes stuff. Anyway, anything else you want to say?
No, that was it.
Okay.
All right.
So like subscribe to us, we're on YouTube and everything else, and yeah, that's it. Bye guys.
Bye.